20 minutes early. Well, there you are. Yeah, well, a little early, but we've done dinner this early before. How you doing? So yeah, it's a really nice day, huh? Yeah, not ready for pets. Enjoying too much of the sun. Don't feel like dinner. Did I wake you? I pet you? This side? Okay. I can lightly pet Scruffy, but at least I can pet him. So we had a successful lunch today. Started off a little like this, but then we kind of got into it. So I was actually a little worried that, yeah, maybe because we had a good lunch, maybe dinner wouldn't go so well, because he got to eat all his food, so he might not be as hungry tonight. I think he'll be okay. His tongue's sticking out a little. So yeah, really nice day. Sun was out, but it was cooler than a few days ago, but still a very comfortable, warm temperature. So not too cold, not too hot, just kind of just right. I wish it would stay like this. Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna be going into a heat wave in the next couple days. So it's supposed to start heating up tomorrow. It won't be heat wave yet, but each day is gonna get hotter, and it looks like, yeah, at some point it's gonna feel like a heat wave. So not looking forward to that. I just kind of like the weather just to kind of stay in this zone for a little while, because it's been really cold for an extended amount of time. It's a little unusual for us. And then usually we get too hot too early. So I'd kind of like a nice middle ground to last a little bit longer. For instance, yeah, last night I didn't have to turn on the furnace again. I think it was like right on that cusp, but yeah, powered through it. Used extra blankets. Because I didn't have to worry about the house getting too cold. So I'd mentioned that, yeah, the problem with letting the house get too cold is the temperature variance can lead to moisture being trapped in the house, and then that can lead to a combination of either or both rotting or mold. So don't want that. That's more expensive than turning on the heat to fix. And then if it's mold, it's also dangerous, potentially. Don't need that. I'm probably pushing it already by keeping the temperature as low as I do. So natural gas prices have been crashing, at least in the market, for a while now. Yet it hasn't seemed to affect the energy bill in any positive way. So still paying more than I'm paying last year. I actually should also check to see what propane costs nowadays. So I still have a couple more propane tanks I need to replace. They're empty. I replaced most of them, but yeah, there are a few more I need to do. I haven't been using them, although I have an emergency power generator, which I've converted to use propane in addition to gasoline. And so it would not be a bad idea to get those extra propane tanks replaced. But yeah, I'm kind of lazy. But yeah, I should check to see if the prices come down. I kind of doubt it because yeah, this year we're still coming down off of high gasoline prices, and in addition to natural gas prices crashing. So I'm guessing propane's probably moved relatively with them, and gasoline's still not that cheap in the grand scheme of things. Even though it's come down, it's still kind of expensive. Okay, I also use the propane for the barbecue. I haven't done much barbecuing. So actually, let's see. I need to. I mentioned I need to buy a new fluorescent light bulb if I can't figure out a way to convert my fixture to use LEDs. So I've been looking really hard, but I can't find anything. So I mentioned yesterday, yeah, I found a conversion kit that I did for 2 of the 3 fixtures I have. So I did that, I forgot how many years ago. But this last fixture is a little different than the other 2, and there doesn't seem to be an adapter kit available for this variation. So I might just have to go to the hardware store and buy a traditional replacement tube bulb. And if I get to the store, maybe I should see if they sell the propane replacement tanks there. Do it all in one trip. So my light's still working for the moment, but it's flickering, so I know it's going to go out. Okay, I think I'm going to get Scruffy's food. Okay, let's get your food. Scruffy was trying to dodge the brush for a second. He's being worried because yeah, he's been so skittish this past month. I don't need another breakdown. So I've been having so many problems with him this past month. Uh-oh. Maybe he's noticing I'm brushing a chunk of his fur that's falling off. Might be pulling too much. Okay, I'm done. So yeah, lunch went well. Got to start off a little slow, but yeah, then he really got into the pets as we did a little longer. I was actually going to stop earlier, but as he got more into it, I didn't want to stop because I'm trying to get him to get used to the idea of being pet. Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? So you weren't cooperative yesterday. You were cooperative the day before. So not sure what to expect today. So I'm just going to repeat what we did yesterday. So maybe you're going to eat, maybe you're not. We've gotten out the door. Scruffy's already running away. Okay, so let's get the water down. Get the food on the table. Get the glove. Sit in the chair. So Scruffy seems to understand what I want. The question is, will he submit and accept it? Okay, so a very light touch there. Oh, there's a meow. Something tells me Scruffy's going to get his food today. Tonight's dinner is super supper, kibble, and rotisserie chicken and scraps. So since Scruffy cooperated at lunch, he got the full lunch quantity. So he's also getting the full dinner quantity tonight. So I'm kind of wondering if tomorrow he's not going to be as cooperative. So it seems, the past couple days it seems to be, every other day he cooperates, and then every other day he doesn't. So since he cooperated today, maybe he won't cooperate tomorrow at lunch, and maybe it's because of the food quantity. So maybe he gets too much food on the days he cooperates, and then the following day he's not motivated enough to cooperate at lunch because he is not quite as food motivated. So that has been crossing my mind. But for now, we'll just continue on as what we've been doing. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. So I went for a long run today. So today is supposed to be the last day it's gonna remain cool like this, and then it's going to start ramping up in temperature. So really kind of want to do my long run today while the weather wasn't too hot. So my runs are still terrible, but at least I'm completing all 5 laps now. And time-wise, I was a little bit better today. Still terrible, but better than I've been on my compared to the previous runs I've had. So it's going to take me a while to work back up there. But I think as long as I keep doing it, I'll probably eventually improve. Let's see, I saw the porch cats on the porch. I saw one of the twins today. He was on the sidewalk next to the field, and the path splits, so I could either go where he was, or I can take a fork and go down a slightly different path. I usually go down the other path, so I didn't want to. I was thinking about going where the cat was, just because since I do 5 laps, sometimes I get bored of doing the same fork all the time. But since the cat was there, so I'll try to avoid him so I don't scare him. And oh, there was a dog, small, like it's a corgi. I can't remember their breed, but yeah, he was running through the field, coming towards me on the path, and I could tell, he had a collar, so I knew he was it wasn't a stray or anything. But yeah, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere, and I was looking around trying to figure out who the dog's owner was, because I couldn't believe it was a small little dog that was running in this big giant field with his owner not around. And so the dog came right up to me, started sniffing my leg, and I was actually a little worried. He might need help or something. He seemed really out of place. And then finally I noticed his owner was on a skateboard on the street. So the street was a little away from us since I'm on a trail. Leave the bowls for Scruffy. Yeah, there's food under the bowls. So anyway, yeah, the owner saw us, and I think he whistled for the dog and waved to me, just reassuring me that he was the owner and the dog wasn't lost. And then the dog, once I think the owner whistled, realized where he was or where the owner was, and then knew where he needed to go. So I think the dog was a little lost and lost track of the owner, because through all the brush in the field, probably couldn't see the main road and where his owner was, because they're pretty far apart. So the owner got really far ahead of the dog. I'm guessing the dog was maybe trying to take a shortcut to catch up or something. So anyway, the guy resumed on a skateboard, and the dog was kind of running behind him, trying to keep up. And then the dog got distracted, looking at the grass or something. So the owner had to stop and wait for the dog to resume. So I guess that's how they got separated the first time around too. But, yeah, cute dog. Seemed friendly. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.